We made it a long summer without basketball, but now the NBA is back. Get in on all the basketball action with my partners at DraftKings. And right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $200 in bonus bets. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code TBC. The crown is yours. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings, daily fantasy, and have a shot of winning cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code TBC and bet just $5 on any wager and get up to $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code TBC only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess is still on maternity leave. Lauren LaRosa is filling in.
Hey.
And we got a special guest in the building.
The legend.
50 Cent, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here, baby. I'm here bright and early.
Well, first and foremost, Jess said she wants that bottle signed.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm going to sign it for her.
First and foremost, she said, make sure Fifth signs the bottle. What?
I told Fifth, just want to roll in something.
She did want that too. She asked for that too.
You know what? To slow her down this. She would have already been in power if she was, because I've been
Why are you
reached
shooting in
out
New
to
York?
her.
Don't tell me that. She won't come back.
Don't
tell me.
You shooting in New York? Why she can't do both?
Nah, just what happened was, like, we had talked about doing something. There was a role, actually, me and Mary had a project that was like the Brady Bunch. It's like a new urban version of it, and it had I watched Jess with her son, and I saw that, and I was like, yo, she should play that. Like, we should put it in this thing. And then it was in development for a while. A lot of projects don't actually make it to television, but a lot, that one specifically, it fell apart. It had a husband and wife writer team that we just couldn't get it over the wall with the scripts. So that one, we just went back to the drawing board. But I had some things that I was looking at Jess for already, because I was like, I watch people online, and I see, like, they working and there's no real, they're receiving, like, they're trying to monetize the material that they're putting out, but it's not a big payday, like, as big as it could be when they're on the shows.
Like network TV or streaming platforms.
So I look and see who's really working it, because some of them stand out. They it just works out the gate. Like, she was one of them. Like,
Hey, look at this, 9:49. I didn't even see this till just now. Good morning. Tell 50 Cent I love him, and I'm still waiting for him to put me in.
see? Nah, this is real. It's real.
She's serious. Last night, now we got a lot of people coming this week, right? One of them, Kamala Harris, is checking in. All these people on the list, the first thing she says, man, 50 gonna be there tomorrow? Yo, tell him I said what's up, and I wish I could have seen him. Have him record a video saying something to me or something. I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm mad as a bitch. I'm not gonna be there.
So she need her job. She need her drop. She want this sign.
She
You
want
got
that
some
sign.
things
I
to
gotta
do.
do some stuff for her before I leave.
I think you get a lot of that because you so accessible still. Like,
Yeah, I talked to her. Like, I saw her working, and I started DMing her and was talking to her about it already, like, long before, because I was like, yo, nah, it would fit perfect here. Just trying to place it in a big part instead of a cameo or something
Yeah.
was what held it up.
Well, you still got time.
Yeah.
You still got a lot of shows.
One of the things I always wanted to ask you, man, why was Shreveport the destination spot for your studio?
It was because they already had the infrastructure. Like, they had already had the tax incentive, everything there to have a business be functional. Like, if you think about, like, New York, LA, the studios out here, they're paying 58% the taxes now. So if you was on the 39%, you're already going out of business. If you don't scale back, you're already going out of business. So a lot of them that didn't make adjustments in California, I'm buying equipment from their companies after they filed bankruptcy.
For cheap prices.
Wow.
Hey, pennies on the dollar.
Now break down Shreveport, because a lot of people have never been to Shreveport. But, people say it's a very violent place.
You know what? Look.
But that weekend.
That's a part of a reputation that we don't know, because when we did, like, the time that I did go, that we had zero violence. You know what I mean? For 4 days straight. And I don't know nobody that said that they didn't have a good time. Like, and for me, like, when I get into these pockets, of course I tap in. I'm gonna get into the neighborhoods and make them understand what it means to the town, to the city itself, if it goes the right way. And then you don't have no violence. Now, a lot of times if people go there and they don't know where you from or what you doing or how, in every neighborhood it's a little bit of, it's an element there, something going on there. And then for it to be nothing, they almost looked at it like I had to go to Louisiana to meet with the governor, Jeff, to talk about the tax system because they was talking about changing it and kind of carve out what I would need to be comfortable staying in that place. Because there's, look, at that point, Charlamagne, I didn't have time. We had 90 days, bro. Like, even look at the car show scenario. Like, it was like, let's do it. We hit a roadblock. I go, no, let's just do it anyway. Like, let's just do it. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to make sure we had something for everybody.
How much did you spend that weekend? Because
About $5 million.
out of your own money.
Yeah.
Because there was you didn't have no huge sponsorships and nothing like that, all out your pocket. You built a club. People don't understand what you did, and it's hard to describe it. Like, you built your own club. You built your own car show, fit gym. You brought your own restaurants. Like, you built a city in Shreveport for that weekend.
But just to show them what would happen. Because then you get 35,000 people to come to the town. The hotel taxes for where people staying in, not only on the Shreveport side, but the Bossier side, they raised the hotel prices when they see so many, the demand for it. The flights went from $239 to $1,200.
Coach.
Yes. You know what I mean? And you're going, man, why y'all just can't leave it $200? Leave it there because we need everybody to come. You know, but it almost was, it builds excitement when you do it the first time and it's successful like that. They showed out, like, the people of Shreveport not having any altercations or not doing anything. I think it also attributes to the morale of law enforcement. Because when they're being paid, like I was paying them damn near $65 an hour. So I had to spend additional $600,000, but they were in a good space. So they're not looking to arrest you. They're looking to keep everything cool. And I think that temper for law enforcement, when they come out there like that, everybody chills out because it's like they're not even tripping while we tripping, or you don't want to prove nothing when everything's going smooth.
So everybody got taken care of except for Hurricane Chris.
I was literally about to say all of that, and Hurricane Chris still has something to say. I know you posted the clip of him. Like,
they need to try and sell a record, man. That's a part of our culture also, right? And that publicity tried to build some sort of noise to drop a record, and it didn't work because it's just like when the whole event and everything is positive, and you come with I'm gonna kill somebody energy, and they go for what exactly? For building the economy in a city that needs it. When you got that many people there that understand it, the smarter people that's there look and go, this fool just want clicks on the thing, like on the machine, because you can't. There's nothing negative about it. You can't find a negative point in that specifically. Even I took away from hip hop and made it humor and harmony. Made it the comedic side of things. Let's laugh. Let's love music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being, because that energy, if we bring that and then something happens, they go, oh, it was this that did it. You know, and people assumed that we couldn't have a good time there, but we, obviously we did.
And you had Louisiana artists there.
Yeah.
And P was there.
Fredo
Bang.
Look, Fredo gets played in my ride. Like that kid, I don't play it. Hey, baby, like that was 1,000 years ago, bro. Like that's not in my playlist. Like, like these kids, like Fredo, look, he was like, yo, I don't even know I know the word for word the songs because I'm listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? And it's I had a good time. Even some of the other artists, real local artists, they got a chance to rock. You know what I mean? He just was upset because he wasn't a part of that, I guess.
Now, when you look at some of these younger artists and you see how they idolize you and idolize your music, and then you see them get caught up.
Yeah.
Do you have conversations with them? Like I remember Casanova, and you was trying to talk to Casanova, Troy Ave, and now Little Durk. Do you have conversations with them and be like, I've seen this play before?
Yeah. And even with Durk, I was telling him, like when I had him, he was in New York. We did the Power thing.
That's first and last acting role at this point, right now.
But we did the not the acting role when we was doing the theme song for Force.
Got you.
For the Chicago version.
Yeah.
Then, like I was like, yo, this is them, right? It's a real shit, right? He's like, yeah. And I said, yo, just watch him. His crew. Because he said that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've always had that energy myself in the middle of everything that was going on. I'm not just watching
We know, Fifth.
The other side, I'm always wondering. I'm like, wait a minute. Where was you at Thursday at 3? If you got pulled over and you're not in jail, why are you not in jail?
Dan, did you ever have that though? I'm sure you did.
Nah,
right?
hell yeah. I've had guys look. I had a driver. He got he was supposed to go from Vegas to meet me in Miami, and he went in the airport with a hammer on him. So I'm like, the lawyer called me like 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, you got arrested, this and that. And I go, oh. I said, he said, it's all right to send a lawyer for him. I said, he ain't gonna need a lawyer, you're gonna need bond. The lawyer after that, when you got priors. Right? And then he called back and he says, no, he said, this and that, he made the flight.
With a gun in the airport.
Flight. Wait a minute. Wow. She already got prior felonies. He made the flight by the time we get there in the car. I sat in the car, man. I'm like this. I ain't said a motherfucking thing all the way to the hotel. Look, we get there. I'm waiting on this nigga to tell me how the fuck you got on that plane. Then he go, yo, this. But he's so weirded out. Like, it's so, his energy, he didn't even know how to, hey, like, what's up? Like, as soon as you get into the car, he didn't know how to do it. And don't let him drive you, man. You know, you got some funny business going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't get picked up after you have priors and then they just let you go, even with permits. They wouldn't. You would not make the flight. There's no way he ended up on the flight. I mean, you already got a handler. For him to make the flight, you got to already have somebody you can call.
Yeah.
Been able to get him out.
Yeah.
When you said that to Durk, what was his response to you?
He said, you know what? He said, somebody just came in my house. How do they know exactly what the address is? I don't give my address to nobody. Like, this is not, because something happened.
The robbery in Georgia?
Yeah.
When India had to shoot?
He went straight to talking about that.
Damn.
What do you think it is about many men that resonate so much with this generation?
I think that they know their opposition. They know who the other side is. They know, and when there's crews, it's a bunch of them over there. They all rock with each other. So if you a recognizable person on the other side, then they already, that top op vibe start feeling like they all want me. Or they know that I'm a valuable piece over here. So if they hit me, then it'll create confusion over here. So it resonates even in the drill culture at the same time.
But you was able to see it early, right? Because you've always made early residency. I am not gang. I do not gang bang.
I know. I do not like Rico. I do not like conspiracy. Keep both of those brothers away from me. I don't like neither one of those things. And these laws were designed to bring down the mafia, bro. The Italian mafia. You know, look, when they say they reserve the ability to offer, like, when you think crime in general, right? When I say the word organized, it means intelligence. That's why when I say organized crime, you only think of white Italian Americans. You don't think of triads. You don't think of Russians. You don't think of any other ethnicity, right? Serbians, none of that. And we put all of that in power because there's different versions of it. It's there, and we wanted to have it feel like the city feels. Like, it's 13 million people. It's a melting pot of people here. Culturally, we want it to be as diverse as possible. So, but when you do think about it, when they do say organized, it's saying smart criminal. If they have to point to a criminal and say smart, it's going to be a white Italian American. We are still in America. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to call anybody else smart. They'll call you kingpin. They'll call you a gang leader. And they'll say massive amounts of money or that were brought in at this point, but they're not going to call you smart.
Yeah, but that's crazy. They never even did that with Meech when you think about it. It was kingpin. Yeah, you're right.
They're not going to say organized crime.
What did you see early enough that was like, nah, this ain't it?
I just never seen anyone successful in a gang, ever. In the history of gangs, I haven't seen success. So I join a sorority. That's the gang that is like a fucking, where people who actually make it. You know what I mean? Like that. Join those kind of gangs. Like Alpha, do some shit like that. That kind of gang, I'm with it. I join if they let me. Those gangs, because they go into success and they stay connected to each other and they feel that brotherly energy where they will do whatever for you because, like, that's my brother already. You know what I mean? Like, but I've never seen anyone have success in gangs. And I look and I go, it's so easy. You don't even have to be involved. All you gotta do is be aware.
But you did say G-Unit, I started my own gang back in the day.
Yeah, because that energy was there.
Yeah.
Like I had to look, the youth, the younger, Charlamagne, the younger dudes do not want to follow the older guys' path. They don't. You recognize what you did then? Yeah, but every money in Black History Month, that's February, my brother. You know, you did that. That was a long time ago. And they out active now. So they don't want to follow in that step. And when I start doing that, it brought the ability to do different things. Did around it. The older dudes already had that where they could send the hit or do different things. And that, you know, brought that to me.
Now you mentioned Meech. Have you spoke to Meech at all?
I had a text message conversation back and forth with him because he's in the halfway house. So.
What do you think his next move should be?
Well, he got a lot of things he can do. I mean, he might want to make a movie. He might want to do some different things where, you know, because I understand how important real is to our culture, right? But when you develop in television, it's to find the best possible story you can find and then make up some things. You got to make up things because your life would intersect with Charlamagne's life, so I immediately get the lawsuit when we get over there. This would, you understand what I'm saying? You got to change things around a little bit, and then that's the series. When we see high notes, we see low notes, and at points it's when they do something that's like when we have a TV moment, when it feels like completely real. And this is why it was important for me to get Lil Meech ready, so he could go there. Because when you watch it and it's good, and then you go, you know, that's his son, right? Like. And as a fun fact to the person that's watching with you, you feel like this, it's got to be true because the sun is there and this is, and that's a rarity. You probably won't ever see that again.
You seem like the type of person, too, that don't like to stay in one place too long. So that's why I was shocked when I saw the residency announcement. Because I feel like you a hustler. Like, you like to be moving around. You like to be stationary.
Well, congratulations. He's only there a week, the 27th, to December 27th, the 28th, the 30th, the 31st, January 3rd, and January 4th at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino.
15 million?
Yeah, but look at this. I'm able to do things production-wise because we don't got to take it apart and put it back together, take it apart and put it back together. So I can build a set where I can do some tricks and different things that I could make the show more entertaining. And I want to do that and then change the set around because I kept, look, it's easy stuff that I could play Charlamagne is gonna get a response immediately, right? And then there's things that are hits or records that I could have played in place of those songs that are equally as good. I just think that because I made the choice, I played the other ones more often than the others. So
what made you want to do the residency in Vegas? Because I mean, you just left the Final Lap tour. And before you tell me that, were you surprised at the success of the Final Lap tour? Because you haven't done a tour in a long time, and every city sold out, country sold out. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah, it was unique because that tour, I didn't release an album before it. And every other tour I went on, I put out a new record, and it changed the show because I had to play some of those songs from the new record and then get to the hits that I already had going. So that, like, this time, it was like they said, we on strike as far as television is concerned. So I said, okay, I'm on tour. It's having the ability to do things that the other guys that are producing stuff don't have. You know what I mean? And like when I communicate with Tyler, I tell him it's the FUBU format. It's for us by us. You know, and I'm able to create things without necessarily trying to service the Bible Belt at the same time. That Tyler's original audience is that. So he keeps consistent themes going through his projects. And if you had as much success as he's had, why would you adjust it? You know, like mine's, I use family drama in format. So if it's two brothers like Meech and Terry, their experience is one way. I'll give you another example, the Flores twins, complete different. But the Mexican-American version of Narcos, the English-speaking version of Narcos, because they had get a chance to offer them that.
Do you feel like in Vegas, it's certain songs you can't do that you would do anywhere else because like the Vegas crowd is so like mainstream and people just coming through and all these different people, like you got to reserve a certain list because you got some stuff for the streets too that everybody loves, but Vegas is Vegas. Yeah,
I think there's some stuff that I can do anything I want because of the what's the name. Look, I give myself an overall format for a show, and the theme is the dream, a dream. So the sequences don't necessarily have to all make sense, but they have to tie together to make an experience. you know, and that's the way I kind of built the show out before I got everybody else involved, my creative around it, you know. But I want to take it up a notch. You'll see the set, everything is it's gonna be crazy.
You coming back down upside down again, or you done with that?
Oh no, I'm not. The upside down shit is over. I don't even know why I did that the first time. Like, look, I didn't realize we were gonna have to rehearse for 7 days, right? Because I'm like, dude, listen, look, 7 days. I'm like, what the? I'm like, wait, I know the words. Yes.
Okay.
I know the words. Mm-hmm. It's not a new song. Why am I rehearsing? Why are we rehearsing 7 days straight? And it's really about getting everything onto the field and everything off the field fast enough, and have everybody prepared to, let's go, and then getting them into that. But it's an experience, man. I think when he was talking about whether Kendrick should be, he's the guy right now. He should be doing it. But I don't know if they know Drake turned it down a bunch of times.
Did he really though?
How many times?
Like 3 times already. You got to pay for the Super Bowl. You got to pay for the production.
Yeah, everything. When was the last time he turned it
Why
down?
would he need it in the position he's in?
I saw Steve Stout say that, but then that defeats the whole Jay-Z's a hater narrative. Then.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got to get that. Give him that because that's his route. When you're in that position, you're going to have to feel like hate, buddy. Listen, look, you want to be that guy? You want to be the director of who picks who? You get that hate, buddy. Okay? This is something they do not look.
Because they said, because Yayo said that Jay hated on you too. Like he didn't want you as part of it. Is that true though?
Yeah. But it's not a big deal. You know what it is?
What was the reasoning though? Like what would he tell Dre?
I think that's competing or being competitive, and the music is getting past music itself with that. Because I'm like, what are you trying to do? You know, like when you're not frequently making the music as frequently, when's the last Jay-Z album?
444.
Right. And when I'm not putting out music as often, but the business parts haven't changed. Our positions haven't changed in culture. So if you now saying, I want to give him this because, what you mean? If you look at the order, the person that you would say didn't belong there, but you would probably, like when Game was upset, right? He was upset because he was supposed to be there in his head, right? Mm-hmm. But who would you be upset is there in place of you, who came after you that was there? He never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Right? And then later you see him in support of the Drake stuff.
But why would you and Jay still have issues after all these years?
I don't have issues. You know, my thing is, look, I think in that point, yeah, he was hating because he was saying the NFL had an issue with me when I got 11 professional sports teams now that I'm the official champagne and cognac of. And where's the hate there? Like, I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you said that there was an issue. It's an issue because he was doing the program. He didn't want me to be in the show. And wouldn't do it without me in the show. And then he made the adjustments.
When's the last time y'all spoke, if y'all have spoke?
Jay?
You and Jay.
Oh, it's been a while. Because our businesses really, they don't cross paths. We're not after the same thing. Like when they're doing something else with the, Rock Nation and stuff like that. And we pick different things, right? Like prison reform and stuff like that, and that's their thing. You know what I mean? I looked at the professional sports thing when I go and saying it would give me the organizations that are the most influential organizations, they're charitable organizations, so I can tap into that without having to work to create those organizations. Like I've always donated to other existing organizations, other non-for-profits and stuff like that throughout the years. And people think that it's about taxes, but it goes past the tax point. You know what I mean? Like for youth programs and the entrepreneurship stuff that I did in Houston, it made it a little more clearer when I got there. They weren't registering me here because I'm already here, and they got me as the first version of 50 Cent, and it was not adjusted. So they'll look at it that way, and then when they get to Houston, they're going, wait, he's actively doing more than the people from Houston. And then it kind of gets them, it motivates them to do more. And then you start to see new things, Like I just raised $500,000 for the children of Houston and Tillman, leaders organization out there.
They said you were mad that you didn't get invited to the white party, Mike Rubin's white party. That's why that you and him was beefing.
No.
I'm just fucking with you.
They hug equals from the front and the back at these parties. White parties are puffy originals. Those are Puffy originals. Why is only white people? Why is only white good? Why is black bad? Like if I want a black party.
That's right.
Can I have a black party or all black party?
I think you could do it.
Let's dress in all black guys.
Where they gonna hug from?
And not touch each other's butt.
And your party, where the hugs come from? The side, not the front, not the back.
No, just hug me regular from the front so I can know where you're at.
Okay, got you.
All the other stuff has me like unsure of what's going on.
You know, speaking of that, there was they said you wrote 2 verses for Diddy. One was the Let's Get It, and the other one was on the I Get Money remix.
Yeah, remix. But
they said you wrote it and it's him confessing the crime. Did you see this?
No,
Did you see
man,
the meme? Look at the meme. Listen
Call
to
it
it.
DA instead.
I ain't telling him to say that.
And then this one.
Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay did that part right there when he said,
Man, cut it out, man.
shootouts, coast to beat. I wasn't around for that. I was like East Coast, West Coast. That was it. And then Keefe D comes out and says, you know, I'm not involved in this stuff.
You wrote those verses for real though?
Yeah, we collaborated, me and Jay on that.
We collaborated.
Because what's the name, that part, there's certain things that he wanted to say, and Jay knew he wanted to insert it into the record.
Yeah.
And then he would like, yo, put this in it. And then he just, because his mind is formatted like that. Mm-hmm. Like what I mean is he can, you know how like artists freestyle, and Jay remembers the idea in his head so he can just say it without writing it down. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, yo, he wanted to do it like this. And because it came out already ready, I'm like, put it in there. That's what he said, put that on there. And then go ahead and say it. And then got it in front of him and he just went in and did his part. I
feel like you being who you are kept you away from all of that type of stuff.
I really don't trust a lot of these people. You know what I mean? Like, and then I was so hot. Like, it was clear I was under investigation.
From the beginning?
Early. Like, from the beginning. Because I came in with other people's jacket. The jacket came with Supreme Team's jacket, and then it turned into Jimmy Henchman's jacket, and then it was World's jacket. So I'm getting law enforcement attention that they would be getting. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then if you don't feel that, you just retarded. You're something wrong. Mm-hmm. You're just not computing what's going on. Like at that point, I was telling them, dude, turn the music up. Now, what did you say?
Yeah.
I'm reading your lips damn near. Okay, I understand what happened.
Did you really offer Tony Yayo millions of dollars to not do live TV interviews?
I didn't want him to do it. He always says some stuff I wouldn't say. Like I don't know why he's doing it. It's not enough involved in it for him to have to say that. Mm-hmm. You know?
You be calling him after like, yo, why did you?
I don't know why you're talking about this. Like, what's wrong with you? But anyway, you know, when you're not sexually assaulting nobody, there's statute of limitations around things that protect me, Charlamagne. At all costs, protect me.
When you heard, I don't know if you heard, when you heard Fat Joe doing an interview the other day, and he said that, you know, Yayo is so loyal. When y'all were beefing, he was trying to take Yayo out. Do y'all laugh about that later on?
No, yeah. Because look, you know, that wouldn't have been a bad move. It would have confused me. I would have shown.
He said that wouldn't have been a bad move.
They got Ye. Let me figure out what I'm going to do now. I've been confused for a second. Nah, because he's been around forever. So, I mean, like, you know, even when you make a mistake, like, he'll do it. And I know his apology means he'll go, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. He knows how to apologize. Mm-hmm. But really what he means is, yo, chill out. Let me do that again. His apology means, chill out. Let me do that again. Come on, you know how. He's been doing that forever. Like, you know.
Is Ye the one friend that it's like, I wish he wasn't my friend, but he's my best friend type of person?
Yes.
Because he does that all the time.
No, I always wish he wasn't my friend. Like, it was a lot easier. I wouldn't even have to go through my Jimmy Henchman period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that really was, he is doing it. His feelings is in the right place, and but he caused things.
He escalated it.
He does cause things. Yeah. And then it's like, I'm not going to let you do something to him. Like that, forget about it. If you think you're just going to do that, I'm not going to respond to it. So.
Very Ghost and Tommy.
Huh?
I said very Ghost and Tommy. Ish. Because Ghost ain't going to let you do nothing to Tommy, but Tommy be causing things. And vice versa.
Yeah. But we're not even doing that. There's no cocaine. There's no drugs. It's nothing. You have to stop it, bro. You have to find other things to do. Yeah. And he's getting older. You see the things that he's saying is sometimes he's saying good stuff. Yeah. And then he goes back to that zone. I don't know why. But for me, I don't like. There's so much other stuff to focus on. Mm-hmm. You know, I got a lot of positive things going on there. I'm like, yo, man, why you keep talking about that stuff?
Yeah. But he's a great storyteller, though. Yeah. So you like to hear him.
Yeah, he does it his way, and then you can't help but laugh at it when he's saying it. But I'm like, damn, maybe I should upload him some new information. Give him some say these things, bro. What are you saying?
Now, back to the reunion. Will we get I said reunion. Back to the residency in Vegas. Will we a G Unit reunion? Will that happen with Banks?
Oh no, that's not gonna happen.
No.
I think I've exhausted myself with working for people.
Even Banks.
You can't see that I do better when I just focus on me and just work harder.
Yeah.
Like when I spent in that period, look, an environment that we come out, it tells you you're as strong as the crew that you have, right? So I spent a lot of time building them up, like pieces I sacrificed even for game to make G Unit what it is and feel like something that's stronger than one person or one artist, right? And then when you do that, you look back and you go, wait, when they don't reciprocate the energy, you go, oh man. You gotta figure out how to do it on your own now. Like Jay was forcing Rockefeller to do that from the beginning. Mm-hmm. You know, like Big, his issues. You see, he was writing for Junior Mafia for these other people, but he would leave it and not say anything because Puff already had the publishing. So just leave that over there. So it's, you know, like that. Go ahead, you leave it there, and then I own your publishing. You wrote it.
Puff had Junior Mafia publishing too?
No.
Oh.
But that's why Junior Mafia publishing was away from it. See, Big could write it and let it be under Junior Mafia, and then it'd be another asset of his versus it being something that's in the contract. Mm-hmm. You know?
Damn. You think there'll ever be another 50 Cent G Unit like run out of New York City or anywhere for that matter?
I hope so. Like I think it's Nicki right now. That's why I support Nicki.
But you had a whole crew though. That's what made it so different.
Yeah,
like, I mean, first of all, nobody had success like you had. Mm-hmm. But then having a whole crew that was successful as well.
You think she could assemble a crew?
She can build it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she can definitely do it. They'll listen to her because she's definitely her character. She's not faking. Mm-hmm. Like, that shit is really there. Like, she's stronger than a lot of dudes. She's been bumped around. So if when you get to agitated, she gonna think you trying to play her, and she'll go off for you.
You was supposed to sign her at one time.
I could have got. I would have got it if Fendi wasn't around.
What Fendi?
I'm like that grimy ass. What
Fendi do?
Yo, I just forever. He's a character in our culture.
Yeah.
He's always been around and in it. Like since he was there with Big.
Yeah. I remember that video of rolling dice
before, like in the beginning. So when I seen that, I was like, you don't have to deal with this. And I didn't go after it the right way.
Because of Fendi?
Yeah.
Damn, Fendi.
But it still went where it was the way it was supposed to go. Because when she got, look, in the beginning, they was comparing her to Kim because of the picture. Right. The Minaj picture. But I think it was more like Foxy because she was in between two crews. She was with Gucci and them and then signed the
Young Money.
Mm-hmm. Like The Firm and Foxy's relationship with Jay.
Is there any other artists?
Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, but that would have been ill.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj with the original G Unit?
Yep.
Yeah, she would have gobbled the rest of them up.
Oh.
There would have been no room for them.
For real?
I'd have been like this. Nah, Nicki's too big. You got to go. I have no time for you. Look, we don't need anyone from the South. Why? Why would we do that?
Right.
You know, it would have changed the whole thing. Like,
is she from South Side, so she's from there?
She's a monster. That would have been too much to... Look, I would have been trying to facilitate things around her more than anything else. At that point, everybody else would have been Nicki's crew.
An afterthought.
But it seemed like when she tries to put, especially the young female artists under her arm, it always goes bad. Like her and Lotto, her and Ice Spice. Like, you be talking to her about that? Because that's my only thing about her assembling the crew. I think she has the know-how, but it just go bad for some reason all the time.
It might not have to be girls. Like the girls, women, it's different. I wouldn't even get in that. Like, I like Ice Spice in them too. I like the other girls that rap. Don't think because I love Nicki, I don't like your music. I don't like your stuff. But what it is they go, look, she got a really strong personality. If you're hanging around or associating with people that she don't kind of rock with, okay, then she don't rock with you. It kind of get weird. It get like that. And if they socialize and just doing, they'll be doing too much for her to feel like comfortable with her. So I'm talking to you. Am I talking to this person? Because you be talking to this person. Right? Whenever a person's on the fence, we put them on the other side. Like if they're on the gate and they're uncertain with whose side, they don't put them over there. Why? Because it's dangerous. It's like you could go, so you could say, oh, your girlfriend is here. I'm gonna go holler at her, and you go there and you're all out of pocket now because she's hanging around people that you don't hang out with, and they got you off balance. You know, so that would be why you just assume to put them on the other side of things. Like I don't know. Other than that, they are women too. So it's girl shit going on. It's caddy shit.
You think
Not
she
too
could have
much
made
on
Safari
us,
Pop
50,
on the
damn.
G Unit?
Safari?
You think she could have made Safari Pop on the G Unit?
Pop at what?
Some of them failed. Some of the artists failed. That would have been one of the ones that didn't work.
Was he gonna pop
guy's an
at?
idiot,
Pop,
man.
lock, and drop?
That's an idiot, man.
Was that
Why you set
that
that
wasn't
man
a
up
real
like that?
What? Pop at
Why you set that man up? He acting serious too.
Like,
Like,
yes.
shit was
I
a
was
setup.
so confused when he asked.
Shit was a
Like,
setup.
what?
Asking a serious question.
is there any
There's
other
a-
artist that you had a chance to sign or you wish you could have signed and you didn't, and you seen huge success besides the Nick?
Nick was the biggest one that got by us. The other artists, I seen a lot of artists knew that they was gonna go before. Even what's the name? Like with Top will tell you for TDE. I was telling him the Kendrick record, the Water record. That's it. Like that's the one right there. Just go with it. He'll send me his new artist. Say, yo, listen, just tell me what you think about the guy, and then I'll listen to the records and give my feedback. Because I told him that and Sissa, like I rapped on that first record because I felt like that was going to go. She didn't pay me to do that. I just like, nah, she's gonna go. I go, and then later it went. This is why Tom will send me the record. Like, yo,
Let me see if he gonna jump on it, right?
Let me see what you think, because I'll listen to the record and I'll go, yo, yeah, this is it right now. Like what they would want to happen next.
You said you haven't created music in a while because you said you got to tap into being stupid.
Well, look at what's going on.
Yeah.
It's easy to follow the trend of what works, like right now what's happening. But they're saying shit that's, it's like, what are you supposed to do as far as sexuality in music is turned into a whole nother, you got to just say it. Just got to say what you're thinking. It's almost porn rap.
Yeah, but I think
You see what I'm saying? Like it.
but people wouldn't expect you to do that though. Like you could still do what you you
Well,
gotta.
you wrote Magic Stick.
Yeah, but it's
this is what I'm saying. You see,
Porno
it's-
Star from Banks was hard.
But look, Magic Stick, Candy Shop, all these things you can say in front of kids and them not and have a different meaning.
Oh, got you. I get what you're saying.
It's the approach.
You see what I'm saying? How you approach it, and when you saying this, wop, wet ass pussy. This is the new themes are
Booty
right
hole
in your
brown.
face. Like,
Yeah. I got you.
It's right in your face.
When you hear Omari doing interviews, Omari Hardwick, do you feel like he's ungrateful for some of the moves and things that
I
you did
think
for
he
him?
leaves people feeling like he said it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Look, also point out the fact that when you don't have money, that I'll give you the money. Like, give him $50,000, $60,000 and say, yo, nah, just get back to me when you're ready, like, until you're comfortable and settled in. I don't believe we can win consecutive championships if the players are hungry. The team is hurting back there, if that's the case. So and then you go on, they don't change financial thresholds of how people are being paid on these projects until you get to season 3. We get to season 3, it changed so he can handle it after that. Then he didn't need the loans anymore at that point. But I did remember I was talking about somebody else owed me money and he just jumped out there and said
but you said that was strategic because it kept his music going and he was able to pay you back. But the Omari Hardwick said this is not.
No, but Omari said, yeah, Fifth gave me money. I didn't even say Omari's name. I was talking about Rotemi.
Oh, he thought you was talking about him.
And he said that I gave him the money. See, Rotemi, I did a deal with him and I spent money on this project. Then he wanted to do something that was independent. Afrobeats wasn't as popular as it is now, and he was going in a different tone of the music, and I'm like, I don't know about that right now, like the way. And I'm like, you know what? You could do what you want to do. Just have you could pay me back in the royalties off of the mechanicals, off of the music that you releasing moving forward, and you won't even feel it. Because it doesn't cost your marketing moving forward. Everything that you do moving forward is not going to be a part of that. It's just later, I'll get the money back. And he recouped it. He did it. He took care of it. Right? But at that point, I said, yo, you got to give me my money back, boy. And the people go, oh, shit, he owed Fifth money. You know what I mean? And it stopped immediately. And it drew so much attention to it that the record stayed number one more days than it would have been number one on the charts.
Right.
And he knows that, so he'll go, yo, he's a marketing genius, bro, because I didn't know. He said, he was calling me like, yo, what's up with you on Fifth? And I'm just going, you need to make some noise around the record to have people feel like there's something about who you are that is interesting about it. And then when he had more, when they heard my side of it, they went to hear what he had to say. And then when he said things back, they was like, oh, okay, now I understand what was happening. Now he finally is talking about it to make them understand why it stayed. But it carried over. It was something else happening under it that was making them interesting, away from the song playing into a good position. But when he says this stuff on, I think he overvalues himself, to be honest with you, because since then, it's been a long time since he hasn't been in power. Why are we not excited about the new projects?
What new project?
His new projects.
He got new. I didn't know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that is exactly what I'm talking about. If there was noise going on, if he was that big of a draw, then we would see noise. We see new things happening. We see you out where you actively in a place where people are looking for you.
So y'all not cool, it sounds like.
No, because you leave it like it's me not giving you the money. If he's saying it and he's going, Courtney and the 50, no. You saying that, they don't know who the fuck Courtney is. I introduced people to her. They don't know who she is. So you leaving it for a 50 didn't make sure I got paid. When Mary will tell you she got paid a lot of money on the show while she was there the whole time. I made sure that it was right. And then now you see my new book, The Accomplice. I got Taraji. So Taraji will be the lead in that one for Nina.
Okay, that's already sold.
Yeah.
Or
You know I'm not wasting time.
At all.
I was going to ask you, politics is coming up, election. Is it true Donald Trump tried to give you money to endorse him one time?
I got a call, but they wanted me to, Sunday.
Oh, they wanted you to come yesterday.
Madison Square Garden?
This week.
They wanted you to
because they
pop
wanted
out
you to perform Mini Men. They wanted you to perform Mini Men at the RNC too, right?
Yeah, and they offered me $3 million.
To perform?
At the RNC or this past Sunday?
Huh?
This
past Sunday.
At $3 million. And then they offered you money for the Republican National Convention too, right?
You turned it down?
How much was that?
Yeah, I didn't even go far back. I wasn't talking to them about that kind of stuff. 'Cause I'm afraid of politics, bro. So you understand. I do not like.
You don't like
part of politics.
No gang bang or politics.
No gang bang, no politics. It's because when you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you.
That's everything, though. I mean, politics is worse, but that's
worse
everything.
now.
Look, if you say, I stay away from religion, I stay away from politics. Religion, that's the formula for the confusion that is sent Kanye to Japan. he said something about both of those things, and now he can only go to Japan.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, I don't want to get in that, man. I'm like,
Well, Fifth, we got to let you go then, Fifth, because
Renee wrapping up.
Not only that, we got the vice president on the line.
She's on now?
Yeah, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Answer the phone. Let Fifth say hi.
You want to say hello?
why you trying to put me into this stuff? I thought we was cool. What is you doing, man?
No, we could.
You want to speak or no?
No, I'm cool.
He said no, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 50 Cent.
Wait, I have another question. Wait, you really about to leave? Wait. No, I have another question before you leave them. Okay, go ahead. I wanted to get in your business. I wanted to know what happened with
She on the line?
Oh, man, I'm glad
No,
you got that.
Fifth said, I'm glad. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 50 Cent. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.